Hey, this is Danielle and welcome to the free video. So first of all, I just want to start off by talking about the market. Overall, we've seen a lot of volatility in the market as of late. We've also seen a lot of the momentum stocks really getting hit. If you look at my COVID-19 winners watch list, you can see that there's a lot of red going on, and especially in some of these names, you've got Zoom down 7.85%, you've got Roku down 7.4%, Nvidia down 7%. So, we're seeing some pretty healthy moves here to the downside, especially in these tech-heavy momentum names. Now, when you have a situation like that, you definitely want to lower your position size, try to cap the number of positions that you have on. If you normally will have 15 or 20, bring it down to 5 to 7. Something like that. So you just gotta, trade where you feel comfortable. Don't overextend yourself because the VIX is a little bit elevated right now and the momentum stocks are a little bit wild. Now, that being said, we have one right here that has actually held up great. A lot of the momentum stocks have been breaking through the 50 simple, the 100 simple, and just bleeding to the downside. But if you look at DraftKings, that is not the case here. You actually see how many times it's pulled back to the 50 simple, and you have buyers coming in. You don't have sellers or people getting stopped out. Look at this gorgeous wick right there that we got on Friday. This one's also oversold at this moment in time. We have a squeeze. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is the consolidation that, 7 out of 10 times is going to break out in the direction of the trend. Of course, it's not 100%, or I would be living on an island in Belize. But, for the most part, it's a pretty consistent signal, usually breaks out in the direction of the trend. And right now that trend is up, and it's a pretty strong trend at that. You also have the lower time frame charts, which are holding up as well. And if you just let me turn off this overnight data here, you'll see that on this 195-minute chart, you're actually oversold right there. So the 30 minutes has also triggered to the upside. So, the candles go from red to yellow to green. You are pulling back after that. Usually you do pull back just ever so slightly. But moral of the story is, in this market, I definitely want to be cautious. Heightened volatility. There's a lot of sector rotation going on right now. But there are some diamonds in the rough, and I think DraftKings is one of them. So if you want to learn more, you can check out my free newsletter at www.5startrader.com. That is going to be FIVE startrader.com. And that is going to be a free newsletter, and I have an episode coming out tomorrow about how to take stops, where, and why, with an example of one that didn't really work out too well in my favor. So if you want to check it out, that is going to be coming out tomorrow. Other than that, I had a great time at the close today with everybody in the options room. I'll be back in there tomorrow, and for the rest of you, I will see you in the next one.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me